Hi children, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about rabbit. It is Orycutolagus cuniculus. So it is from a European country, European rabbits. Okay, in this lesson we are going to discuss about the external morphology and habit and habitats and about the body cavity of rabbit. So we'll move on to the topic rabbit. So about the rabbits, bunny rabbits are so cute and they live on every continent except for Antarctica. Although most rabbits live in North America. So they live in little tunnels and the holes in the ground called burrows because they are so fluffy, soft and friendly. Lots of people like to have a rabbit as a pets. They used to have a pets, and rabbits' ears can be up to 10 inches long, and that's a pretty big compared to their small bodies, and their ears can turn into any directions. So, and can be used to hear predators coming or to help manage their body temperatures. So rabbits are herbivorous. We know what is herbivorous. Herbivorous means the animal which eats plants. So in the summer they will eat all the kinds of fruits and vegetables like strawberries, carrots, as well as the grass and flowers. In the winter time, when there are less fruits and the vegetables, they can also eat branches and the tree bark. Baby rabbits live with their man for only 2 weeks, and then they are able to live on their own. So in the wild, bunny rabbits live around 10 years, and as a pets they can live up to 16 years. 16 years. So rabbits sleep around 8 hours per day and like to be most active at the dawn and the dusk. Did you know that rabbits' teeth are never stop growing? Rabbit like to live with other rabbits in a group called as herds. So what are the rabbits most well known for? Probably their hops. The bunny can jump as far as 36 inches and can run 35 miles per hour. So they can jump as far as 36 inches and they can run for 35 miles per hour. So these are all about the introduction of rabbit. So what is your favorite things about rabbits? You just comment it on a comment box. We'll move on to the textual things about the rabbits. Rabbit, name of the rabbit is Orycutolagus cuniculus. Now we have a taxonomic position. A phylum. Phylum is Chordata. You know what is Chordata? Chordata means like animals which has a notochord and the nerve cords or tails. So these are the characteristic features of the Chordata. So in subphylum Vertebrata, which is from Vertebrata means is the presence of vertebral column, or we can call it as a spinal column or backbone. Okay, so these are the animals have a backbone. And the Mammalia, it is a class from Mammalia. Mammalia means the animals which has mammary gland, the presence of mammary gland, and also it has like a hair present in the skins. Some of the animals have a hairs on the skin. So about the order is a Lagomorpha. Lagomorpha means that is a 2 incisor of the 2 incisor teeth are present in the front of the mouth. So that is a Lagomorpha. it is about the incisor teeth, which is present on the, in front of the mouth. And the fifth thing is a genus. About genus is it is a Orycutolagus. Orycutolagus means which is it is about the European rabbit groups, which is from European rabbit groups. So it is like a old world rabbit. It is very famous and old world rabbit. And cuniculus. Cuniculus is like a same meaning only. Mostly which is easily frightened one. The meaning of cuniculus means the animals which are very frightened and easily frightened one called as a cuniculus. The full name of the rabbit is Orycutolagus cuniculus. So this is called as a rabbit, European old world rabbit. I will move on to the habit and the habitats. Rabbits are gentle and the timid animals. Timid animals means which is like already I told you, is like a frightened character, the easily frightened one. So the same meaning is a timid animals, and they show leaping movement leaping movements and jumping movements, and which is lives in the burrows. They always lives in the burrows, and they are distributed throughout the world. They are like a herbivorous animal. Herbivorous means that they're feeding on the grass and the vegetables like turnip, carrots and lettuce. These rabbits are gregarious. Gregarious means like they grow and they move in a group. Okay, always will be in a group formation. They also called as herds. It's like to live with the other rabbits in a group called as herds. So which is called as a gregarious animal. And before moving into external morphology, we have some more information about the rabbit. Peculiar information is like a pygmy rabbit was listed as a threatened species in the Washington 1990. Pygmy rabbit, pygmy means which is like the structure of the rabbit will be very short in nature. The short stature rabbit is called as a pygmy rabbit, which is very threatened in now because of the decline in the population on size and the distribution due to the habitat loss. So in March 2003, the Colombia basin pygmy rabbit was federally listed as an endangered species. Endangered species means like the species are very seriously out risk of the extinction. Seriously out risk in extinction. So this is called as an endangered species. Now we'll move on to the external morphology. About the morphology, it has a different kinds of parts. Like when you see the figure number 13.5, it has like ears, eyes, mouth, upper arm, forearm, digits, necks, trunk, thighs and the tail. We'll have we look one by one. The first thing is the shape and size and the coloration of the rabbit. External features. It has an elongated and a cylindrical body. The body will be look like cylindrical in nature. Males and females are of same size. They look like a same in size. They grow about the 45 centimeters in a length and weighs about 2.25 kilogram as adult. The color varies from white to black and the white. Okay, white to black as well as it has white in nature. Body is covered with the fur. Fur means we know the short and a fine soft hair which is present, which is covered in the body, and which is serves to keep it warm. These furs are used to keep the rabbit very warm in nature. The next is body division. How the body is divided. Body of the rabbit is divided into 4 parts mainly. The first thing is the head, second one is the neck, third one is the trunk, and the fourth one is the tail. So now we'll see about the head. Head is ovoid in shape. Ovoid means is like a egg like a shape, egg-shaped and flattened, and bears like a truncate snout. Truncate snout. Truncate means it's like a broader at the end. The meaning of truncate is a broader at the end. Snout, we know snout is like a projecting of a nose and mouth of the animal, which means snout means which is projecting a nose and the mouth of the animal. So the nose will be a nose and mouth will be like a broader in the end of the head. So it contains a mouth, external nostrils. Nase means nostrils, eyes and ears, and vibrissae is it is like a hairs around the mouth is called as a vibrissae, or in a general term we can call this as whiskers. Whiskers are the vibrissae. So the mouth is a transverse slit bounded by the upper lip and the lower lip. Just above the mouth are two oblique open called the nostrils. From each sides of the upper lip, tactile hairs or the vibrissae whiskers projects outwards. A pair of large movable external ear or pinnae are situated at the top of the head. So it has a movable external ear. It is also called as a pinnae, which is situated at the top of the head. The second divisible part is neck. Neck is connected the head with the trunk. It helps to turn the head. That is a very important one on the neck. And the third part is a trunk. Trunk is divided into an anterior thorax and the posterior abdomen. In female, 4 and 5 tets or nipples are present on the ventral surface between the thorax and the abdomen. So they have 4 or 5 nipples, and the trunk bears 2 pairs of the pentadactyl limbs. Pentadactyl means the legs having 5 toes, or the fingers, which is called as a pentadactyl limbs. The 4 limbs are shorter than the hind limb, the back limb. All our digits bears claws. The anus is present at the posterior end of the abdomen at the base of a tail. In females, on the ventral side, slight like a vulva is present. In male, penis is present in the ventral side of the anus. The male has a pair of testes enclosed by the scrotal sacs. Here the scrotal means is like an external male genitalia muscular sac. Okay, these male have a pair of testes. These testes enclosed by these scrotal sac, muscular sac, which is the male genitalia organ. Then fourth part is the tail. The tail is a short in nature, a short one. It is used to give a signals to the other rabbits in the event of danger. Tail is used to give a signals to the other rabbits in the event of dangers. The next is the integument. Integument means is the skin, the outer covering. The integument forms the outer covering of the body. The structures which are derived from it are like a hairs, claws, and the nails, and glands like a sweat gland, sebaceous gland, and the mammary glands. We know sebaceous means the oil gland, which is produce oil for protection, and the mammary means the glands which is producing milk. That is mammary glands. Mammary glands are modified glands of the skin. They secrete milk and help in the nourishing the young ones. The sweat gland and sebaceous glands embedded in the skin regulate the body temperature. The last portion is last point is a coelom. coelom, in general term we call it as a body cavity. So in rabbit is a coelomate animal. The body is divisible into a thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. Two cavities are present. It is separated by the partition called a diaphragm. This diaphragm is look like a dome-shaped muscular partition. It's like a dome-shaped muscular partition, which is called as a diaphragm. This diaphragm is the characteristic feature of mammals. All the mammals have the diaphragm. So breathing movement are brought by the movement of the diaphragm only. So lungs and the heart lie in the thoracic cavity, whereas the abdominal cavity encloses the digestive and urinogenital system. I mean the upper portion, upper cavity is having a lungs and the heart, two main respiratory organs, and the lower portion, abdominal cavity, have a digestive and urinogenital system. These four organs are very important for the every mammal animals. So with that we come to an end of this video session. So I'll see you very soon. Till then, stay curious and keep learning. Thank you, children. Bye.